You guys know these demo tapes don't just edit themselves together, right?
Well, all right. 3 cheers for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All right, folks, we're walking into the room with 69 degrees on the high today. I'm all about that. Wish it going up to about 75 or 80. But anyway, 46 on the low tonight. Look like it's going to be some beautiful weather next couple of days, but we got some PM showers. PM showers on Thursday. What are you going to do on that? Good morning, everybody. Stephen Phillips with the Morning Dish. We got a big day today. We got Bill Rahn in here. He's got a big deal he's wanting to talk about. And then Tim the Tool Guy. Y'all said he's coming in, right?
He's Tim the Sound Man today.
Tim the Sound Man.
Yeah.
Tim the Sound Man.
Get it right. Get it right.
Get it right. Get it right. Hey, man, I'm pretty excited. This is pretty cool information, and I don't know, I sent you a thing last night, Sheriff, you got this, but anyway, our interview with Andrew Walker was picked up by Digital Journal magazine in New York City, and they actually did a story on our show on their platform, which is pretty awesome.
How did you send this to me?
I texted it to you. I think I did. I might have. But anyway, that's pretty cool. I mean, these people, Digital Journal magazine, man, they're huge. In New York City.
You might be on
New York City.
Howard Stern's show next. You didn't text me anything.
Oh, it'll come through later. You know how things are. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool, though. I was pretty excited last night to find that out. So to get, the little hillbilly show down here in Georgia, all the way up. I mean, this guy, they interview Billy Joel and, the red carpet people and all that. They got all the...
You're moving on up, man.
I'm up there with them now, boys. I'll tell you what, we're going to run the party.
They're gonna have
Billy Joel's over there like, man, they even interviewed Stephen Phillips.
Yeah. I can't wait. I'd hear him say that, yeah.
Hey,
Billy? I'll just call him Bill.
They're going to have to take your checks now.
Can I call you Bill for short, being that we're on the same platform?
You realize that, right?
What is it?
They're going to have to take your checks now.
Who does?
Whoever. You're famous. They have to take those checks. You write that check, they're going to have to take it now.
They can? I mean, it's like, yeah. I mean, like, I can just write a check
it's like
and not
all
have to
the. Don't you think it's ironic? The famous people. I always thought it was ironic. The doctors get all the free stuff. The poor people need stuff, but the people with money get all that free stuff. So you can be that person now.
I'm gonna tell you something though. I've learned with all the interviews that I've done, and I've got some people that I like more than others that we've had interviews with that very cool people, but. Just because you're famous don't mean you're rich. And I think I'm thinking back on it, it might be better to be rich than it would be to be famous. Yeah, what do you think? I'd
rather be rich and, incognito.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, but there's a lot of that. But anyway, we got some, we've had some pretty cool people on.
Yep, we have.
And we got, I'm going to get Georgette Jones back on. She's got a thing they're working on right now with the miniseries coming out that she actually wrote. Her and her sisters all got together and wrote about her family. The actual real life story of, because, everybody's got, he was a mean guy and he was a drunk, he beat her up and all this kind of stuff. And she said it really wasn't like that. And so they're doing a mini-series. They actually met with the producers and the actors yesterday. And so we're going to need to get her back on and see what's going on with that. I like that. I think that'd be cool.
I think people on the outside, especially with fame, that has to be one of the hardest things about being famous is that people assume they know what's going on in your intimate personal life just based on public image. And that's sad.
I think dirt sells, as they say, dirty laundry or whatever, and that's kind of what they want to drag out more than anything. And because more
controversy.
People, yeah, that's what they want. And so anyway, we've tried to get the dirt on Packy, but he's an old pro and we can't find nothing on him. But
Packy threw a Busch Light can in the front yard.
Yeah, on top of the other 40 Busch Light cans. Anyway, that's Digital Journal magazine. Y'all
Packy's
check that
wife
out.
beats him
In New York City. And but anyway, that's pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, we didn't get a reward or nothing, but an unaward.
You didn't get another award?
We got reward, a reward for us to quit. Hey, we got some local birthdays out there, and you hear your name on the birthday list, give us a call, 706-379-9770. And this first one here that I got should be on the famous side of things. Because John Ray Parker, man, I love this guy. John Ray Parker, happy birthday to you. Seen him the other day, but anyway, what a sweet, sweet, sweet man that is. Roscoe Eller, there's another somebody. How about happy birthday to you? Amanda Hall, happy birthday to you. Jason Waldrop's got a birthday today. Phillips has got a birthday. I don't even know if I think I'm kin to Phyllis Phillips. She looks familiar. Then we got Donna Hedden. Holy smoke. And that's Russell Hedden's wife, Donna Hedden. You know, Russell Hedden, he's the one that goes over the copper door all the time.
Right.
And, you know, it's just so cool because
And you mentioned this a lot, so there's got to be some level of
I'm hoping I
envy.
get invited to the party because every time, like, his wife or his sons or any of them have a birthday, he goes over there and he rents the whole copper door out for the birthday party. I mean, everything in it, and invites all the, well, you know, the upper class.
The upper crust. Which,
Yeah, the upper crust people over there for a big birthday party. And I mean, it's something like they had back in Vegas, you know, with like Dean Martin and all that kind of stuff. So
And you're waiting for an invitation.
hopefully one of these days,
this?
yes, I'd like to get an invitation to go. But anyway, happy birthday, Donna. And then Bailey Chastain. That's what I got on my locals. What do y'all got?
I have got Ilsa Snowmoon.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
Is that like what is that, Spanish?
No,
Snow Moon? What is that?
it's the name she has chosen for herself.
Oh, she didn't get named that?
Well, no, not exactly. I'm not sure how it works. I think there's some Native American influence there.
Snow Moon.
I think that's pretty. I like it.
It is pretty. For a girl. Is that all you got?
Yeah.
All right, the phone lines are open, 706-379-9770. Let us know. We got tickets to Brasstown Valley Resort. You can ride horses or play golf, either one you want to do. And we love that place. Danny DeVito, man, he's hitting 76 years old.
I like him. And Martin Scorsese.
What's your favorite Martin Scorsese movie?
I don't know. It's hard. He did a lot of great movies.
I kind of like The Aviator.
I like The Aviator.
He directed it.
Oh, the director.
Wolf of
Goodfellas. I
Wall
think maybe
Street.
Goodfellas is one of my favorites.
Did you watch
love
The
Goodfellas.
Irishman? Did
Oh
you ever
yeah,
watch that one?
that's actually really
I think
good
he
too.
did that one,
So
too.
he's the
And-
guy that done all the directing on that?
He's not as good as Bill Rahn, but you know.
Yeah, there you go.
Did
There
he
you go.
did Nicolas Cage manage to get in a Scorsese movie? Did he?
He was too good.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
is
were
that-
like, we don't want to overdo
Yeah, you
it.
don't want to oversell it.
Yeah.
How about Rock?
Hey, he did
Rock Hudson.
He
Y'all
did
ever-
Shutter Island too, Packy, didn't he? I think.
I like
yeah.
that movie. That's
yeah,
cool.
I do too. Sorry, Rock Hudson. Yes,
Shutter Island. What was Shutter Island?
it was a Leonardo DiCaprio movie, and it was a real mental thriller, I guess.
Oh, I hate that.
It was
guy.
pretty well because you got to think.
Action drama.
And anytime, well, what about Raging Bull? What about Taxi Driver? Scorsese did all those.
I'm going
movies.
to tell you, Danny DeVito in the series Taxi was the best, especially with the guy that did all the weird talking. What was his name? Remember, he was like
Ladka.
Latka. Yeah, Latka. But anyway, who's RuPaul? He's a TV host.
RuPaul's. That's a drag show.
Oh, is it really?
Not car drag either.
What is that show about, Packy?
I'll explain it to you later.
Okay.
I'll let you borrow it. I have all of them on
When you
DVD
grow
and
up.
Blu-ray.
DVD.
Yeah.
We'll explain it to you when you grow up.
Hey, National Butter Day. There's something. Butter. And actually, no kidding, I've got a guy that we're going to get on, and his name is Butter. I'd love to hang, I mean, just with the nickname Butter. That seems like, I mean, that's like the coolest dude to hang out with.
I don't
with
think
a
I'd
nickname.
want to be nicknamed Butter.
Yeah, but that'd be like the guy to hang out with. I mean, you know he
So do you? So we only use real butter. I don't do margarine at all. Do you do like shed spread or any of that kind of stuff?
Do you leave your butter out on the counter or not?
I do. I have a butter dish for my
You just
butter.
leave it there.
For my hot biscuits.
So
when
we
they
always
come
put
out.
ours in the refrigerator until my daughter got married, and then her son's like, no, just leave it out on the counter.
Yeah, that's
'cause
what we
it's
do.
Soft.
It's softer. Yeah, always have.
And like, I'm going to tell you right now, when you make grits, you have to put a whole stick of butter in the grits.
Oh, yeah.
Before you put the grits in. I'm just telling you.
This is per bowlful or per pan?
Well, Sherry's from Texas,
cup.
so she puts sugar in there.
I
Don't
do
you?
not.
Yeah,
you do.
Texas people.
I
You
do
gotta
not.
you gotta break up the bacon in the grits, salt, pepper, and then you break up the
But you gotta
crispy
put it-
bacon and put it in the grits.
Put it in there and let the water boil with all
I don't
of
put
then
sugar
the
in my
in.
grits. What are you talking about?
It's like
My dad was from
we
Georgia.
got under her skin, Steven.
Oh, her dad was from Georgia. Now we see. Oh, I'm from Texas.
My dad went to Georgia Tech.
Oh, well, there's a lot of folks out there that's lost all respect for him.
They can do what they
Georgia
want.
Tech.
He actually helped design the phone lines for Ma Bell back in the old days.
That's cool.
His brother was an executive for Ma Bell.
Really?
It's also National Baklava Day.
Oh, I love baklava.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah, I do. That's like made in India or something, man.
That's Greek. That is Greek.
Greek.
Made with the phyllo dough. It's very, very good. I brought some for y'all for Christmas one year.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah, it was good with the nuts and the honey and Packy even ate some. He just had a little tiny bite because
I trust your cooking,
he's
but don't you? When people bring you food, it's kind of like,
I don't care. I eat it anyway.
do you really?
I eat anything.
You're a garbage man. You eat out of the trash. You don't
Bother me.
care.
I guarantee it. Yeah. I'm gonna get hit by a truck to get out of here. I'm
Y'all
not gonna
think
die
he's
from something I
lying,
eat.
but he's not. If anybody brings food up here,
I eat
he's in it. I mean, right
Yeah.
there. Right
I'm
at-
gonna tell you though, this is crazy, and I don't know how many people do this. If I eat and there's something on my plate that I really don't like, I eat it first just to get rid of it. Then I eat the good stuff.
Why don't you
last.
just not eat it?
Because there's people starving in China. Did you not ever hear that when I
Well,
was growing up?
you're see, that's what is that parents that do that to their kids cause their kids to be overweight when they're older.
So that's how I feel about alcohol. You never, throw out a beer, because there's sober kids in India. You know what I'm saying?
With you on that. Oof.
Waste not, want not.
Hey, we're going to get to a break, folks. Hey, listen, we are live streaming on YouTube. Go to Stephen Phillips in the Morning Dish, and you can see us going on here. And you can see how beautiful Sherry Raines is and how.
Oh, don't try to be nice now. It's too late. You made fun of me.
Okay. I'll just leave
And
it.
what were you going to say about
I was
yourself?
going to talk about how pretty Packy was. And
My little bald head.
a little bald head.
I just heard the screams down at your mailbox, and I know why. Your water bill is 8 times what it was last month. I bet it's a leak. Call Grayland Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All righty, folks, we're back with you. Hope everybody's doing good. We're sitting over here, and we got Bill Rahn. Good morning, Bill Rahn. How are you?
I am here.
Hey, show him Bill Rahn. We got him set up. He's on. Give him a picture of Bill. There he is. Hey, Bill. Hey, Bill. Wave at the camera, Bill. He's actually a big-time movie producer, and he's been over here telling us all the stuff we're doing wrong. And
And it's a
I
lot.
think the list would be shorter if he told us what we was doing right, but we don't even care. But anyway, Bill's got a lot of movies out there, and but we're glad you're here, man. No doubt about it.
Glad to be here.
We got dozens stranded on an Oregon State University dock when the gangplank collapsed. They're stranded on a dock that is 12 feet from the bank. Help me.
The water's cold.
I'm like,
Very cold.
Swim.
I can't swim.
And I ain't kidding you, man. They called out everybody. They got the GBI, the CIA, and everybody else out there
The GBI's in Oregon?
they called everybody. It's very important because these people are stranded on the gangplank, which is a dock. They're stranded on a dock because the tongue, we call it the tongue, collapsed, and they're on this dock, 12 feet from the bank.
Well, maybe they can't swim. And the water's very cold there. I've been there.
I believe I could solve this problem. I mean, swim, jump. What? I'm not kidding. You ever get? I don't know, man. It's like, seems like every time you go out in a boat, it quits on us.
I used to take my brother out in the middle of the lake. We had a lake when I was a kid on our property in the John boat, and I'd jump out and swim back to shore because he couldn't swim.
That ain't fair. Hey, we got a lot of folks that moved down south from this big city, and the first thing they want to do is be farmers, and they go and they buy them a llama,
A llama.
Yeah, I mean, you don't buy like pigs and stuff they get like llamas, and they get them weird animals.
The alpacas.
Yeah, alpacas, and they're farmers now, because we're farmers. We got can you eat a llama?
You can eat anything.
One bite at a time, I guess.
I wonder what llamas taste like.
Actually, they do eat
Chicken.
they do eat llamas in South America. That's one of their staple proteins.
Well, they eat dogs down there too, don't they? Don't they eat
not
dogs?
I'm telling you, the llama is what the cow is to us, or the steer is to us up here.
Anyway, we got a family that moved down and got them their pet dog, and their pet dog started killing their ducks and their chickens. And they were all upset, and they couldn't figure out what was going on. Well, come to find out, their pet dog actually turned out to be a fox. Now, I'm going to tell you, folks.
I bet it was cute, though.
I bet it was with that chicken hanging out of his mouth, duck hanging. I'm just going to tell you, if y'all don't know the difference between a fox and a dog, you don't need to be farmers, Cute little feller, but he loves chickens
Loves
and
those
ducks.
chickens.
Oh, Lord. They say
Fox
that.
in the hen house.
Now somebody might straighten me out on all this, and if we had the dog guy over here, he could tell us. But I actually understand that red fox, you got gray fox and you got a red fox. But I understand that a red fox can actually climb a tree like a cat. You ever heard that?
I've heard of fox getting up a tree before, yeah.
Well, I think it's the red fox, but the gray fox, or might be backwards. If somebody knows what that is, let me know. Tell me.
Is that like when Lamont is chasing him,
What now?
Yeah.
Elizabeth,
Lamont.
Red Fox.
I love that.
I'm coming to you, Elizabeth.
Yeah, I'll be there in a minute. I reckon Don Johnson's daughter is getting married to Chris Martin. Her name is Dakota. She was actually down here in a movie. That what was that? They shot down here at the Blue Ridge Cinema. They had that Fast and the Furious or something like that. Remember they shot that Fast and the Furious down here?
Did they?
Yeah, I think it
Really?
was Fast and Furious or something like that. They
Yeah, I
did a
don't think
show.
so.
They actually did a thing.
I don't think it was that, was it?
It was one of them. It was something like that. I can't remember, but anyway, she was involved in it. But he said he's going to have a talk with Chris Martin if he plans on marrying her daughter.
The talk. The talk.
The talk.
I think that would be cool to have Don Johnson give you the talk. I mean, he's like the greatest actor in the world. You like Don Johnson, Bill? You ever work with Don?
Oh yeah, I watch all that stuff. Yeah, it's Don Johnson and Miami Vice. And
Oh, yeah.
I actually have a movie that we're gonna be doing up in Boston that's called the East Side of Addiction, and the whole story talks about the guys on the other side
Right.
of Miami Vice.
Right. I loved him.
You always have the Miami Vice guys, Don, Tubbs and Crockett and Tubbs, but who are the bad guys? That's who we're following.
I don't know. I like Don Johnson, but I think it's cool. He's going to have the talk. His daughter's like 32 years old. She's a grown adult.
Yeah, I think she's probably,
Beyond
she's
that.
fine.
You think she is?
I think she probably has been
Hey,
around the block at least
And
once.
I found out the talk doesn't do any good anyway.
My father-in-law had the talk with me. He was like, "You want that car insurance payment? Go right ahead, big boy." That's what he said. It's
Who
like,
needs a shotgun?
wait, my daughter? Yeah, go ahead, sure. No, I'm just kidding.
Take my daughter, please.
Now, I thought that now this is the Chris Martin from Coldplay, right?
I have no idea.
I thought did he get divorced from Gwyneth Paltrow, I guess?
Well, I hope so because he's fixing to marry this gal here.
Gosh almighty.
What?
Nothing.
I don't know. It'd be cool to have Don Johnson for your daddy-in-law. Like, hey, can I borrow the Ferrari?
You know what's strange is these people, when you get around them, they're just like everybody else.
But he owns a Ferrari.
That's okay.
They own a Ferrari.
You get around them, and you think, they look so different in the movies and the TV. You get around them, they just look like normal people.
Well, if you took
Because they are normal people.
Yeah.
But they own a Ferrari. You see the difference?
If you
The
took
Ferrari.
all your cars,
Yeah.
take every bit of your cars and sell them, you could probably buy a Ferrari door.
That's exactly what my wife keeps telling me. And I keep responding to her, but I will only have one. I will have one car.
I went through and figured if I took all my equipment, everything I have, and sold everything, liquidated everything, I could live really, really good until I die.
Really?
If I die next Thursday.
Oh, okay. I'm with you on that. Oh, Lordy. Hey, well, let's go ahead and get to a break right quick. Ron's got something he's going to talk about. He's got a big project that he's working on over in Blairsville, which is going to be like a mini-series about the history of Blairsville, which is really, really cool, y'all. And so he's needing a little bit of help, and we kind of jumped in there a little bit with him. And but anyway, we come back in the break. We'll talk to Bill Rahn. And what is the name of your production company, Bill?
Try Ron Pictures.
Try Ron
Catchy.
Pictures. You can find him all over
Internet.
Netflix. And
Yeah.
all that stuff.
Amazon. Type in Bill Ron, and boom, 5 movies pop up.
There you go.
There you go. So anyway,
Spell Ron for him because that's the thing.
Rahn.
There we go.
I'm glad you looked at him when you said that.
Yeah,
I knew.
it's TRI-Ron because it's 3 of us, me, my wife, and Summer.
There you go.
Try Ron's.
Try Ron's.
Yeah.
Wednesday morning is a good time to get to the bottom of why your water bill is so high. If it is, call Grayland Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All righty, we're back with you. Hope everybody's doing good out there. The Secret Legends of Blairsville. And I have actually got my script right here that was given to me by Bill Rahn because I'm going to be one of the main characters. And it says right here, I've been practicing my line. And it says, Stephen, go get us something to eat. We're breaking in 15 minutes. Is that my part? I'm like the gopher guy or something.
Yeah, that's what we'll make it.
I actually don't even see your name anywhere on
Steven,
here.
Bring me that thing over there beside the whatchamacallit.
Yeah, I need to bring me that. Yeah.
Hey, tell me about this, man. Secret Legend of Blairsville. If y'all got it right here, I got the whole thing right here. It's just multiple actors and a lot of stuff going on with this.
That's what we call an executive summary, where it actually goes through and explains just a little brief summary on what the project's about, and information about my company and a little bit about what we're going to do, what our plans are for distribution, and we always send those out to potential investors and stuff before we go meet with them.
Right. This is really cool. This is really
Yes,
cool.
neat. The project's going to be great. It's going to be exciting. I mean, it's not just a project. One of the things that people were asking about is that the project is just for Union County and Union County schools. No, we're gearing this thing up for international and domestic distribution. This will be so people have never heard of Blairsville. It doesn't matter. They're going to watch it for the story.
Right.
Kind of like one of the samples I have there is Hatfields and McCoys.
Mm-hmm.
People, that's a famous story. But, people, they love that over in Europe. They love that kind of stuff. So, international. And, of course, I've got Eric Estrada that's going to be, in it.
Oh, you got Eric Estrada?
He's going to play the sheriff.
Is he going to ride a motorcycle?
Nah, 1840s? That would be really hard in the 1840s.
They did it with Back to the Future.
But it'll be great to see Eric on a, on a horse.
Yeah, yeah.
But he's going to be a sheriff. Stephen Thompson is going to be the deputy sheriff.
Right.
In it. So, but in the moment you bring Eric Estrada into something or somebody like that, you immediately you immediately have an international audience.
Yeah. I like Eric Estrada.
But it's going to be exciting. I mean, there's really neat things back in that time. But, we want to also, if we can, we're going to work with the school system and see if we can make it a part of the curriculum.
Right.
So they can study it. And because, I had a couple people comment the other day, said, if we don't do this story, the people that know these stories are getting older now, and the stories are just going to die.
Well,
and
the
there
fact
will
that
be no stories.
The fact that you're talking about getting the school to make it part of the curriculum would imply that there's a lot of truth in this. I mean, this is based on fact.
Very important.
And
I'm just
accuracy.
looking through here.
Yeah, there's always things you have to do, but we've told the people that we're gathering, and we're getting together with the different families in the area, because those ones that have history back then. We've got to have.
Well, I just think it makes it more compelling for. I know you don't want this just to be a local project, obviously, but to get people really interested, the fact that it's telling their story, telling their story.
Yeah, so that's why some of us got to be a lot of facts.
Steven, you can't even read that. I don't know why you're rattling around
I'm
all
seeing
those
if my
papers.
picture's in here. Am I not an actor? I thought.
Steven, turn it over. It's upside down.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to see.
Yeah, we got you on the back.
So I take it I'm not in this movie.
Just because you're not on that sheet, those are a few. I mean, there's only a few pictures in there of some of the characters that are in it.
Oh, okay. I'm in here somewhere.
I mean, there's probably going to be 300 people in this movie,
right,
altogether, and there's probably
now. Are you
be
still looking
60.
for extras at this point?
Oh yes. We'll have extras. We're going to put out. We'll
do a cattle call again.
We will do a big call for that when we get to it. But right now, we're still working on funding. We're still working on. We've got some individuals we got to get together with, because we're doing. Not only are we doing investors, but we're also we're writing grants, because it's a period piece.
Right.
And then we're also, like Saturday night. Excuse me. Saturday night we got a big fundraiser.
That's where I come in.
That's where you start off. But, you're going to be in the movie too, because you look like you're from the 1840s, so it fits.
I put my makeup on before I got on the show.
We've
Please
got
silence your phone.
Yeah, really, I didn't do mine either. That Saturday night's going to be. We got a great concert planned. Several different people we're kind of doing a mix. It's not just one group; it's multiple groups.
Right.
And we even have bluegrass coming in, doing a whole bluegrass. And those guys run all over the place. Mars Hill,
right?
Porch pickers is what they're called.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all over the place doing all kinds of different events.
Right.
So they're coming in for this, and everybody's doing this. To help with the cause, help with the movie project.
So now what exactly is happening?
It's going to be, okay, they got
Saturday.
Jim Woods is going to be there. I ain't played with Jim in forever.
Yeah.
Tommy Townsend, of course, everybody knows Tommy. Then me, and then your daughter's going to be there.
Summer's going to get up there and rip some stuff with you. And
Colton James, he's like an up-and-coming artist. It's just getting started.
He's got a new single out that Sean Clyde did.
Right.
For him, and so he's got that, but he's going to bring his band, and they're going to play. Get some young people in there. Can't have all the old guys doing it all.
Right, wait a minute now. I'm in the prime of my life, brother.
Well, you did say you said he looked like the 1840s. Was that what you said?
Yeah,
Something like that. There you go.
And it's hosted by Zeke. Am I saying that right?
Zeke.
Powers.
Yeah, Zeke. He does different type of magic shows, and He's already done a couple shows there, and we had a lot of people show up for it. But
So now, where are you guys doing this, and where can people find out more about the event Saturday?
this is going to be at Granddaddy Mim's in Blairsville. It's going to start at 5 o'clock, and it's going to go to about 10 or 10:30. So it's going to be music, and they'll have some. They're going to have food there for people, and all the Granddaddy Mim's specialty drinks, and it's just going to be a wild time. It's going to be fun. There's a $30 is the cover on it, and the reason it's $30 because we're using it as a fundraiser. So people can come in for great entertainment, have fun. We got.
But they're going to be able to win some stuff too.
Oh,
right?
we got some giveaways we're doing. Really, there's a whole bunch of the restaurants and different things that we've got that we're going to. Talk about that later on in the week because we're still gathering up. But we got all kinds of free giveaways, and we're doing a raffle.
Right.
We have a really nice Vester guitar, electric guitar that we're doing in the raffle, and Stephen Thompson is going to take somebody on a really beautiful plane flight looking over all of Union County and such.
That's really cool.
That's phenomenal to be able to do that. I don't know how many he can take up in his plane, but. That's going to be great. And then Sean Clyde is offering to do a studio session for anybody that if somebody or something, he's going to do a free, complete recording session with somebody. And then we've got one more thing added in there. We've got a girl that's been in our movies. She has a photography business, and we're going to be adding that into it. And she's offering an entire photo session.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's offering. It's going to be part of the raffle.
Right.
We're going to do different increments: $5, $12, and $20. Based on 1 ticket, 5 ticket, 10 tickets.
So what time does this thing kick off?
This is going to be 5 o'clock Saturday night.
Right.
And it's going to be rocking the entire time. It's going to be tight.
Yeah.
We're going to be. It's going to be kicking. You're going to be kicking. I cannot wait to hear you guys crank. It's going to be phenomenal.
Yeah, it's going to be phenomenal.
It is. I'm telling you, it's going to be. I'm excited about it. Listen,
we always get a standing ovation, and then when we come back out to another song, everybody's like, leaves.
Huh.
No, it's going to be a blast.
Wonder.
And for me, we've been doing a lot of preparation on this, a lot of planning. It's going to be exciting. Tommy is excited about it. Tommy Townsend. His group's gonna play.
Yeah, I'd say he's got Rick Davenport and all them boys playing with him. I love Rick.
And once we get to that point, I'm just going to enjoy it.
Right. Well, I'm excited about it.
This event is pinned on the top of Granddaddy Ben's Facebook page. You people get out there and pick that up and share it.
Yeah,
get
share it around.
Get around. I'm about to share it to our Facebook.
But now it's limited seating, right?
It is limited.
Yeah,
Well, it's not going to even be seating. It's going to be because it's inside, so we don't have to worry about the weather. But it is going to spill out into the parking lot, onto the porch in the front. But we're talking maybe 150 people, 200 people can be there, and that's about it.
Yeah.
So once they get enough tickets, they're just going to have to stop. But they expect it to be, very often you get this many bands together to be. These are local. Right. These are all local.
Oh, there's a lot of entertainment around here. A lot of entertainers. Yeah.
Well, you guys, I feel I picked you guys specifically because I know that you guys are quality entertainment, and I know you guys are very, very good at what you do. And I just sit there shaking my head when I listen to you guys play, thinking these guys are so stinking good.
Bill, you were talking about how we need to adjust our cameras, headroom and stuff.
Please
this is why we needed more headroom on here. You drag them on them, you give them a compliment.
I was soaking this up.
He can't help it. He cannot help it. These guys their skill level is just it's off the charts on some of this stuff.
Bill,
keep going.
How much did you?
No, I'm
how
serious.
much did you pay him this time?
No, I'm telling you.
It wasn't a check, was it? Was it a check?
And Jim Wood. I've heard the guy. I've just sat out there at times listening to him. It just cranks.
Yeah.
And that's what we're gonna do. This is not gonna be your quiet. This is gonna be your jam pack.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun.
And we're looking forward to it. Yeah, we are. The band's all geared.
It's going to be fun.
They get to play. I played with Tommy several times, and Tommy puts on a good show too. It's been a long time since I played with Jim Woods back.
But this is all to help. We're doing all this to help the movie project and help fund it.
Mm-hmm. And your daughter's be playing. It's
going to be fun. She loves doing this stuff. People know her. She posts, and she'll have 400, 500 likes in a matter of 20 minutes on her. It's crazy.
So anyway,
following some of these kids out.
Bill, we got to get to a break. Tell them anything else we need to do before we go to a short break.
Come Saturday night. Look it up on Granddaddy Mims. We're advertising all over the place. Come have a good time. It'll be a blast.
And you could be in a movie.
Hey, we're also having people sign up for the movie, too. We're going to be getting names and addresses and stuff so we can get back with you.
And they're going to be filming this thing, right?
Yes, we're recording it.
So you might be, hey, I'm not going to, but you just might end up on an album. Ain't that what Bob
I'm
Seger
telling
said?
you,
Yeah. There you go. All right, folks, let's get to a break. Take us away, girl.
I just heard the screams down at your mailbox, and I know why. Your water bill is 8 times what it was last month. I bet it's a leak. Call Grayland Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All righty, folks, we're back with you. Don't forget, we are live on YouTube. Just go to the Morning Dish with Stephen Phillips, and you can watch all the stuff that's going on over here. And we've had Bill Rahn on. Got a lot of stuff going on with the Secret Legends of Blairsville. So got a big concert Saturday night. But, hey, we got another concert that we're going to be a part of Saturday, and we have got Tim Massey in here. Good morning, Tim.
Hey, but first, we gotta
Good
talk
morning,
to,
everybody.
Hey,
How
we
y'all
got Bill
doing?
and Cindy real quick.
Oh, we got
They're
Bill?
our community counter sponsors.
Hey,
Good morning, Morning Dish.
I forgot it's Wednesday.
How are you guys this morning?
We're good, man. How about you, brother?
Hey, we're doing good, man. We got home about 3 o'clock in the morning last night from the ATL airport. Everybody loves to make that trip. We got some big family folks flew in from Alaska, or one of our Navy daughters, Mariah and Elena and boy Ashton.
Oh, well, good deal. I know y'all excited about having the family in.
Well, you know, you bring the wrestling match to you, or you go to the wrestling match. Typical family holiday, right?
There you go. I'm with you on that. So y'all got turkey in the oven ready and go and all that good stuffing.
No, not yet.
But Elena does want to say hi.
Hey, girl, how are you?
She's doing great. Hey, you guys got a
Now,
great
that's your
show.
granddaughter, right?
Yes, that's our 4-year-old granddaughter.
Wow. And her name is
Yeah.
Elena?
That's pretty.
Elena.
Elena, how does it feel to have a papa and a granny that's got bukus of money?
I got the pop-up and a lala.
Oh, Papa and Lala. Okay, not Papa and Granny. I'm sorry.
Great show this morning. Don't forget our radio show this weekend, Real Estate for Real Life, plays on Saturdays and Sundays. And, of course, if they need us for anything, I know you guys have got a tight time roll this morning, so we're at 828-361-9419.
Hey, we appreciate y'all, and thank
You
you
guys
for
have a
your
great
daughters
week.
for
Bye.
serving in the military, no doubt.
Thank you, guys.
All right, take care, man. Now we got Tim. We get Tim now.
Good morning.
We got Tim. Tim Massey. What are you doing? Well, Tim, what are you doing over here?
Well, you're going to be there Saturday, but it's for the Christmas on Main in Andrews, North Carolina.
Right.
They asked me if I could do something about it to kind of like promote this thing for me. And Terry Gribble, who's in charge of that program, that's one lady that can really push a program down the road if you want it done.
Right.
I've never seen anything quite this complicated yet so easily managed.
Right.
And anyway, you're going to be part of it with your Midnight Express on
Well, tell us
Saturday.
what's going on over there. What is the Christmas?
Well, it is a street celebration of Christmas. Basically, it's 4 blocks, city blocks of Andrews, filled up with vendors and storefronts, and everybody open up to kind of like generate business for the town of Andrews. And according to the history, it started sometime about 8 years ago with a couple business owners that dreamed up the idea and enjoying Christmas. Later, the other facets that are in the event now, which were the music and the carolers and all of the programs that they have on the steps at the church and on the stage, and for the kids programs, that came along as the program matured, got older. And the idea of the Victorian carolers was summarized well by the fact that they started it as just as a trial run, and now it has basically taken over the whole type and theme of the program. So they sell all their wares on the street.
Right.
Everything is blocked off. Your stage is going to be covering an entire city or crosswalk area of a block, and it's going to be located up near the Ferncrest Winery. And then from there on down for 4 more blocks, big city blocks, they have nothing but vendors lined up to give you all kinds of good stuff.
Well, there's a bunch going on. You've got over 80 vendors. You've got a food court over there. They're going to have food trucks out there, the carolers. A lot of people are going to be really dressed up for the holidays. They're doing a bake sale. There's a car show.
Yeah.
Live music all day. And one thing that we got asked for in a lot of these events for children's activities, especially Christmas. So there's going to be themed games, activities, crafts, and Santa Claus is going to be there.
Oh.
Don't forget Santa Claus.
Now you're talking.
The Andrews Garden Club is going to have the courtyard with decorated trees for sale. So if you want to buy an already decorated tree, it's going to be ready to go.
Yes,
And
yes.
then they're going to do the infamous Christmas tree lighting, ringing with the church bells.
Yeah, that'll
so this
be
is
about
just going to be a
5 or
whole
5:30 that
festive.
evening.
This isn't
Yeah.
just a festival. This isn't
No,
just
this
your
is a
regular
big deal.
vendors. This is a holiday celebration.
It
So
is.
then, let me ask something, Sherry. Did they shut the whole,
They shut the main street
Main
down.
Street
Right.
down completely.
Yep,
yeah.
absolutely.
and then all this takes? You know, we've tried. I know we tried. We've been booked for this thing for like 2 years, but last year because of COVID, it was shut down. But everybody always says this is like the biggest event they have in Andrews.
It's one of the biggest ones. And not only are you going to have all this stuff going on the street, you're going to have a lot of your little shops and stores that are going to be open for business. Please shop local. This is, this is what keeps our little towns going. But you can go in there and get some great deals. And we've got some really good restaurants in downtown Andrews. I mean, a lot of people don't realize you got Hoppy Trout down there.
you got a lot of stuff down
Fantastic
there.
food. And his, everything in there's craft beers that Tommy does. And he does a great job. Granaries is down there. You've got, the Ferncrest Winery. If you want to go in the
Ferncrest Winery,
tasting room,
yeah,
she
yeah.
has some great wines. They have people don't realize they are an award-winning winemaker, and I'm not talking about locally. I'm talking about
No,
nationally.
they're national. And not only that, they're getting ready to set up an outside courtyard
Right.
and everything for all
Absolutely.
their stuff.
So what
they're
about the
working
food trucks? I mean, what do they have on? Do you know which ones?
I'm
coming?
sure I don't have a list of who's coming, but if I were guessing, I would say probably Granaries is going to have their truck out there. Probably the Ark may be out there.
Yeah, I think
I'm
the
not
Ark
sure
is
if
too.
Smoky Mountain Barbecue is going to be out there or not. I'll ask him today. That's David Hannaford. But I'm sure they'll have, a lot of that kind of stuff going on. But, you also have the Parting Glass Pub if you haven't stopped in
Right.
there. That's a cool little place, too.
This is a big deal out there.
And
it's
Snowbird,
really-
Snowbird Mountain Brewery.
Right.
Yep.
This is, this will attract and has attracted. I think she said the last time they ran this was 19, was somewhere around 7,000 to 8,000 people walking down that street at one time.
It was crowded. I was out there.
It was crowded, yeah.
Yeah, I was out there.
And they've got carolers that will be walking around dressed in period clothing of the Victorian era. It's going to be a lot of fun. And
That's you talking about 7,000 or 8,000 people marching down the street. That was actually they were all coming to my front of the stage, and every one of them was holding a PETA sign. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I remember that. Something about a possum.
Yeah,
and
it was
don't forget the weekend after this is their Electric on Main Christmas parade.
Right.
That happens every year, and that's going to be Saturday the 27th, and they'll start that parade about 5:30, usually around over by IOI.
Something
And it
like
comes
that, yeah.
down through the middle of downtown. So 2 weekends in a row in Andrews to do some fun Christmas
I
stuff.
love it. Downtown Andrews is so cool.
it's a nice little place. It really is.
Cute
I was
town.
really impressed with it when I got down there to work with it. It's always fun to do jobs like this because,
Well, now you're running the sound, right?
yeah, I'm running the sound.
Right. Now you actually learned from Ronnie Moffett, right?
Say again?
Did he not train? I thought Ronnie trained you.
Oh, God. Please, no.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No, not hardly. I worked with him, yes, and
Okay.
learned a lot, but no, he did not.
Oh, okay. That is so funny.
Are you
only
sure?
In your mind, only in your mind is that funny. Yes. Okay.
Oh, okay.
No offense, Ronnie, if you're listening, but
There you go. Now we go on it. I think we start playing at 1:30, but they got bands all through the day in three different
they've got-
stages.
on your stage, there are 3 groups,
Right.
Because they run for a 2-hour program. But over
Do
on
you know
the,
you're going to have to do 2 hours? Did you know that? Do you have enough songs?
We just do the first set over again.
just do the first set over again. That's what he normally does. Nobody's going to know the difference anyway. Standing right next to Ferncrest Winery, you got to remember that.
Sometimes it's hard to be a woman.
So anyway,
And we do Rawhide, too.
I always love coming on this show. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, we do Rawhide. We can play that for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Do you do that Helen Reddy song, I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar? You should do that one.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
don't do
good cover
that, but
song for you.
I do that one. I was born to coal mine.
We got
There you go.
The 3 groups that are going to be on there are Stephen Phillips is in the second slot, Betty Vaughn is on the first slot, and Steve Jordan is the last slot up for that day. And then down on the church, there are 12 different acts that are coming in there about every 30 or so minutes. It will change. That's where I'm going to be at because they're going to need me down there more than they're going to need me up there at Stephen's place. I have someone else that's going to handle the sound up there at that end of it, and thanks to her volunteering to come, it's going to be a good program all the way around.
There you go.
So we got all kinds of stuff going on.
Yeah,
we'll be
everything's
down
going
there
on
at
this weekend.
Andrews this weekend. Then that night, we're going to be back over at Blairsville at Granddaddy Mims. There's another big thing going on. We got the music, Miss Sherry. We've done all the damage we can do. We have.
Just made my day.
Yeah, we did. Tim, thank you for coming in, man.
Thank you for having me. I enjoy it always.
Packy, thank you for mashing all the
Hey,
buttons.
Stephen, tell everybody how they can go on YouTube and subscribe.
They can go to The Morning Dish with Stephen Phillips, or Stephen Phillips in The Morning Dish. If you subscribe, we're giving away free gift packages. I don't have a clue what that is, but they're free.
Wait, I thought you posted that.
I didn't post that. We actually had Kimberly Davis, our newest subscriber, so, hey, she's going to get, well, I don't know what, but you'll get something. Thank y'all. We'll talk to you bright and early in the morning.
W249DB and WJULAM, Hiawassee.
Well, look at here. Guess who's number one in the Nielsen ratings again?
Play 97.7.